Hi folks. When the Titan submersible dropped below the surface of the North Atlantic last year en route to the wreckage of the Titanic, no one expected that it wouldn't be seen in one piece again. But the challengers of the ocean had other ideas. The mini-sub, which was an expensive and, as we now know, deadly mission, simply crushed under the pressure of the deep. A few weeks ago, I spoke to Ed Cassano, the CEO of Pelagic Resource Services, which found the pieces of the submersible lying on the ocean floor. This is what he told me about the mission.
You're offshore, you're very far offshore. You're on a very large ship. You're in the big ocean, basically. And now you have to get your equipment to the seafloor. The complications occur with depth. Depth is a challenge. We're talking high pressure, cold temperature. It is completely dark, black, dark down there.
Now, the reason I bring this up is because the Titan sub, or what was left of it, was found at a depth of 4,000 metres. A different ocean, yes, but that's similar to the depth that MH370 is likely to be in. So could a new player be about to enter the game to help solve the world's greatest mystery? Do you think you could find it?
It would be challenging. I'm not going to say definitively one way or the other. We would be challenged like any organization. Would we, welcome the challenge? Sure.
So if you get another phone call, this time relating to the Southern Indian Ocean, are you ready for it?
We're ready. That's our job, to be ready.
Folks, I bring this up because I've just filmed a documentary on MH370 as we approach the 10th anniversary of its disappearance. It is our third such documentary. You can catch the others here on YouTube, by the way, if you haven't seen them yet. It's hard to believe that 10 years ago, a commercial airliner left Kuala Lumpur Airport in Malaysia with 239 passengers and crew members on board and simply vanished, never to be seen again. I think we can safely say it was, for all intents and purposes, mass murder-suicide by the pilot. The Malaysians said as much in private conversations to our Prime Minister at the time, Tony Abbott, which Tony Abbott then relayed on to me. But here we are, still asking the same questions. Where is the plane? We don't know, because the wrong area was searched. That was Australia's fault. And now there's no will to do it again because the Malaysians aren't interested. It is their call, ultimately, now, because it is their plane. Now, that search to do again would cost about $100 million, which Malaysia may consider a hard sell to taxpayers without any guarantee of a result. But politics aside, spare a thought for the family members of the victims who've had to nurse this uncertainty for a decade. Highs and lows, the conspiracy theories, the missed opportunities, they've had to ride it all. This was part of my discussion with Jeanette Maguire and Eileen Doherty, whose sister, Kathy Lawton, was on board the doomed aircraft with her husband, Bob. What does this anniversary mean to you?
This is a big one. It's a long 10 years. In some ways, it feels just like yesterday. Every year's hard, but for me, 10 years is the realisation how long this has taken to not have any answers.
Does it get any easier?
No, never gets easier, no. Not at all.
And it'll continue to be that way for family members of all MH370 victims until a new search is launched. Thanks for watching. To support this channel, please like, share and subscribe below. See you next week.